Yo, welcome to the channel called Keep Low. You know what I mean? Thank you for rocking out with Keep Low. I appreciate you all. And I am LASHEIM the God. You know the company is called Keep Low. You can go to www.keeplowproductions to get your Keep Low Production shirts. Yo, like and share this fucking video. You dig? Hit me with a thumbs up. You dig? I'm giving you that real shit. And if you don't know me, I do videos on street legends. And you know, I give you knowledge that'll help you elevate your life. So once again, go to www.keeplowproductions.com and just fuck with me. LASHEIM the God. Peace. Let's just talk about Alpo for a minute. The guy in these pictures right here, right? Look, before he went against the grain and before he became a federal informant, he was about his business, and nobody can't deny that. You know what I mean? And I knew there's a lot of people go, oh, nah, but he's a snitch, and he did this, and he did that. Nah, look, let's just talk about that for a minute, man. That was a young dude who had the eyes of a tiger and the heart of a lion, man. Like, and I'm not glorifying none of the shit he did, but he was about his business. Look, he was young, 15, taking paper. In his teens, taking millions. You know what I mean? And that goes for Rich Porter and AZ. So that takes a lot of smart and it takes a lot of heart. You feel me? And then look, even with the Rich Porter and AZ situation, when him, Alpo, and Rich all got together, it's like, yeah, they always drug dealers and they had spots and they shit was clicking and they was getting money and they was buying BMs and Benzes and taking trips and throwing block parties and showing love or whatever and bugging out at the rooftop and all that. But look, when something was going wrong, and I'm not saying Rich didn't stand on his business, AZ was trying to fade it like, I'm rich, like trying to avoid these problems. And I'm not saying AZ was a bitch or nothing either, because he's not. But the money and violence don't mix. Any big drug dealer will tell you that. You have something that's clicking, you getting 50, 60,000 a day, 100,000 a day, $500,000 a day. You don't want that getting messed up with no violence. Nobody gonna want that getting messed up with violence. So if you're coming over there and you're making too much noise or you're doing anything like that, they're gonna address those issues. And that's what Poe was kind of good at. You feel me? Because he had no problem saying, I'm broke going to Rich, or I ain't too well off like y'all, can I eat? And like he tells you in all his videos, he was like, yo, I stepped to dudes and I told them, yo, can I eat with y'all, man? What's good? And he wasn't doing that to anybody. He was going to woolly dudes that was already getting it, that he felt some type of way about. And I'm not talking about it in a negative way. So when him, Rich, and AZ all hooked up, you see how he was talking about the jukebox? And he was like, look, the jukebox was going crazy and it was getting mad money, but it was stick-up kids coming in there, robbing it like once or twice a week. And then he was like, A was like, I don't want none of that trouble, so I'm going to open up another spot. I'm going to just lead out or whatever. And Poe was like, yo, let me have it. You know what I mean? So he let him have it. He said all the stick-up kids and all that shit stopped. He addressed them issues, you feel me, dig me? So he was about his business, and at the same time, he was getting millions. And then you see another thing about Alpo, and again, I'm not glorifying nothing that he did. I'm just stating the facts. Dig, when he was going on them trips, he bringing one nigga, maybe two niggas, going mostly time by himself out of town. He wasn't bringing no whole posse, 20, 30 niggas. And look, that's kind of not how you operate when you go out of town. If you're going to go out of town, rock out with some dudes that's already out of town, going in and you do what you gotta do, man. I don't know, I ain't gonna advise you on nothing negative. But look, I think that was a good decision that he was making in a smooth move, because he was going places, meeting chicks, just taking a 745 or a 740 out of town, and he's in his Beam and he's just meeting chicks in his Benz with the Louis Vuitton seats or whatever, and he's meeting girls, and then the girls is telling them the information on people, because girls be knowing the streets too. Don't get it twisted, because they sleeping with these niggas that's pillow talking. You feel me, dig me? But so y'all can't say that Poe wasn't about his business. And then look, he was hanging with all the gully dudes in New York, and I'm talking about before he became a federal informant. You feel me, dig me? So then when he got up against the wall, I'm not saying it was a good thing for him not to stand up. He's saying that. He was saying, this was my only way out, man. Them people's trying to give me a lethal injection. He told, and he did 26 years. You feel me? But he worked it out to where he came out. I'm not justifying that. I'm not with none of that snitching shit. But that's what this man did. And not only did he do that, he came back to New York City and showed himself. So this part of the video goes out to all you people that's talking, oh, he's a rat. I wish I would have seen him. Again, I'm not justifying nothing that Alpo did, and I'm not sticking up for him, but I'm stating facts. I live in New York. Look, I was around when Alpo and Rich and AZ and all them doing their thing. I told you I had interactions with AZ and Alpo, but not Rich. But I seen Rich, and I'm from New York, and I was doing my thing at that time. This is a fact. But look, another fact is Alpo came back to New York, showed himself. You know, everybody got cameras. Somebody caught him coming out of a restaurant on the camera. Post that shit on YouTube. It was over. Everybody knew. So once everybody knew, he was in Harlem dancing. He was in Harlem dancing with all your dudes who was talking about, oh, he's a rat. He killed my man. He did this. Why you ain't do nothing? And I'm not saying I wanted nobody to do nothing to him, but let's state the facts. Nobody did nothing to him until allegedly young bull that he allegedly slapped over some chick or some motorcycle accident or whatever, road rage type shit. The young bull allegedly gave him the business. You feel me? And y'all know how I feel about that. But look, let's just keep it gully. So I'm just saying, like, don't get in my comments with the, yo, why you doing videos about this, right, this and that? Yo, look, when Alpo was doing his thing, he was the talk of the New York. He was rocking out with mad people that was also the talk of New York. But his name was ringing bells, and the kid was doing his thing, and I'm going to keep it gully 100 all the way. Now, look, I don't like that he became a federal informant. I think, damn, he just dissed his whole resume. But was he supposed to just, in y'all opinion, stay locked in and just get a lethal injection or just die in prison? Or make the decision that was right for himself? I'm not saying that I would do that. I'm not saying that I agree with that. But just think as a human being, what the average person gonna do in that situation. He wasn't an average person. And then you see how when he be talking about what he did with Wayne Perry, he's like, yo, I just heard a video of Alpo the other day where he said, this was in Alpo words. He said, this cop saying that Wayne is gay, nah, I'm not going to put that on that man. He's like, even though I did something, I gave that nigga up and I got that nigga 6 life sentences or whatever he got, and he's locked forever because of me. He's like, I'm not going to put that homo shit on him. You feel me? So right there, even though he be amplifying, in my opinion, narcissistic behavior, but he can still show care and compassion to the people that he was fucking with. But at the same time, he got the ability to just turn all that shit off and just deal with business. And I think that's how he addressed it in the Rich Porter situation, when he was like, yo, and Alpo's own words again, he said, I thought it was a beautiful relationship that we had, and this was my brother. And if he do something like that to me over a couple of dollars when we both multi-millionaires, what would he do down the line? And just in my opinion, no disrespect to the Porter family, but that saying right there, that statement, it made a lot of sense to me, man, because I'm thinking, if this is my man and he's getting the bricks for $13,000 and he charging me $15,000, and I ask him on 2 or 3 occasions and he just tell me some crazy, like, and then somebody else, the plug, tell me something different, that shit won't really sit right with me, because I'll be like, damn, I'm thinking this dude was my brother. You feel me? And I think that's how the average D-rug dealer gonna think that really know the streets. You know what I mean? But again, this video is on Alpo Martinez, and he did Poe life, man. He just lived his life. Again, I'm not glorifying those snitches or none of that informant shit, but he did his life. And that's what it is, man. But yo, if you're not subscribed to my channel or you don't know me, my name is LASHEIM the God. I do videos on street legends. I drop knowledge that'll help you elevate your life. And I drop knowledge for the guards, the earths, and the babies. So yo, tap in with the God. Subscribe to the channel, keep low. Like, share my videos. Hit the notification bell so you'll be notified when I drop more video content. And thank you for rocking out with the channel, yo. Give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed this content. Yo, peace to all of y'all. Wish y'all peace and prosperity. And like I tell you always, I keep low. Stay focused. Peace.